What is going on, my people? We are finally back again, bro. Hope everyone's doing absolutely fantastic. You don't know already, fam. Your gal's favorite is back again, bro. Here to review everything that went down during match day 30 in the Premier League. Some of the topics that we will cover in this video include Man United picking up a great victory against Everton, Chelsea losing 1-0 to Wolves on Frank Lampard's return. We also had Tottenham beating Brighton towards the end of the game, a 2-1 victory for them. A very close game. We also had Man City absolutely destroying Southampton, fam. A world-class goal from Erling Haaland. And also Liverpool versus Arsenal, probably one of the best games that you will see this season, a 2-2 draw. We're going to dive into all that stuff right now, but before we do, like always, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, tell a friend, and let's get it cracking, bro. So there's really only one place to start, and that was on Saturday, April 8th, when Man United took on Everton at Old Trafford. A very good game. I don't want to say very good game because it wasn't very level. I think Man United absolutely dominated this game. They played very well. Some decent goals in this game as well. Some decent stuff. However, they should have scored more. They really had. Wan-Bissaka missed an absolute sitter. How he missed this, I have no idea. But, you know, it does happen. Everton, they just did not turn up. I was expecting them to show a little bit more. But yeah, they didn't, fam. I did go for a Man United win, but for them to get the clean sheet was also a big plus, and yeah, a huge victory for Man United. Following that, we do head over to Villa Park, where Aston Villa took on Nottingham Forest. A solid win for Aston Villa, a good performance. Yeah, they just did their thing, fam. They went into this game and they had one thing on their mind, and that was just get the job done, and they did that. Nottingham Forest didn't have a clue, fam. They did not turn up. I thought they were absolutely awful. Defense was all over the place. That was definitely the worst aspect from Nottingham Forest's game. But Aston Villa, I thought they done very well. Ollie Watkins in the 90+ minute, getting himself a great goal. This guy is on absolute smoke, fam. I'm gonna keep saying it. He is in the form of his life and one of the most underrated strikers in the Prem. Ollie Watkins, ladies and gentlemen, what a player this guy is. But anyways, a solid 3 points for Aston Villa, a great performance. They now sit 6th in the Premier League table. Let me know in the comments down below if they will qualify to play in Europe next season. Following that, we had Brentford versus Newcastle. I knew this was going to be a close game, but I knew Newcastle would get the win. They won this game 2-1, a great result for them. This was a very close game, fam. I can't lie. It was really for either side, but I think Newcastle evidently were just that percentage better. Brentford, really the only thing that they got from this game was that penalty. Other than that, their clinical edge was lacking a little bit. I thought Newcastle, their attacking was a little bit better. Yeah, I thought it was much better. Joe Ellington, sick play, an own goal as well, but that was a very sick run from Joe Ellington. And in the 61st minute, Isak got his goal. And yeah, this pretty much won Newcastle the game. Again, maybe not a solid performance, but a good performance away from home. Going up to Brentford is always a tough task. I did mention that in my last video. So yeah, for Newcastle to go up to these guys and get 3 points was essential. And I'm telling you, for me, I think these guys will get top 4. We then head over to Craven Cottage, where Fulham took on West Ham. And fam, West Ham got the win, a shock result for me. I thought this would have been a draw. I think I went for a 0-0 draw, something like that. I genuinely believe this was going to be a tie, but yeah, West Ham getting the win, fam. Back-to-back wins for West Ham. It was an own goal. West Ham really didn't do anything else besides that, but a solid 3 points for West Ham, fam. But honestly, I did expect Fulham to at least get a draw from this game. And yeah, that is very disappointing for them not to at least get something from this game, because yeah, I think just based on their current form, they should have at least got something. After that, we head over to the Molineux Stadium, where Wolves took on Chelsea. Was not a very interesting game. However, that goal from number 27, Nunez, what a strike, fam. Hits it on the half volley. It was absolutely exceptional. Cucurella never had a clue, fam. This was the only goal of the game, but like I mentioned, fam, I went for a 1-0 win for Wolves in this game. Never in a million years would I have imagined it would happen like this, but yeah, fam, an absolutely exceptional goal from Nunez, and this won them the game, fam. Wolves held out. Chelsea, they didn't do anything. They are in the absolute mud. Yeah, solid 3 points for Wolves. Not the best of returns for Frank Lampard, which is why I question why they brought Lampard in. I mean, as a club, I think most clubs, the worst thing you can do is go back. You never want to go back to your old managers, at least in my opinion. After that, we head over to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium where Tottenham took on Brighton, a very heated game. I did say it was going to be close. Tottenham, like I mentioned to you guys, they hadn't played at home in a while, so I figured they would go into this game and get something. They were going to come into this game with chess. And Brighton, it was always going to be tough, fam. They could do it, but I had a feeling it was going to be tough. And yeah, fam, a 2-1 win for Tottenham. A solid win. It was a very back and forth game, fam. It was really, really tough. Brighton, they should have shown a little bit more. I think they definitely could have gotten at least a draw, but they ran out of time, fam. They were too much too late. And Tottenham, you know, they were kind of on their toes waiting for opportunities, and they took them really, really well. Son with an absolutely wonderful, wonderful goal on the right foot. That was a sensational goal, one of the best goals of this weekend, fam. And Harry Kane, in like the 79th minute, something like that, getting his goal, and also really good goal. Nottm did have, like, you know, he messed up there. He did mess up with that little flick he did. I'm not saying it is completely his fault, but he did have a major part to play in, you know, that whole mess up, fam. I think he really did let his team down right there, but it does happen, fam. We're all humans. We're not perfect. It really does just happen, fam. Unfortunate result for Brighton. They should have gotten a draw, but Tottenham, they persevered, and they got the 3 points. We then head over to the King Power Stadium where Leicester City took on Bournemouth. I felt this was a very split game. It was kind of for either side, but Brighton were slightly, ever so slightly, my favorites to win this game. And they did win this game, fam, 1-0. I did go for a draw, though. But yeah, a solid 3 points for Bournemouth. Not the most interesting games. Really, really wasn't. But yeah, Bournemouth, they did get themselves a good goal in this game. I thought at least it was a decent goal. Solid 3 points. That's really all it came down to. After that, we took a trip over to St. Mary's Stadium where Southampton took on Manchester City. A 4-1 win for Man City, an emphatic win. I did go for a Southampton win. I was optimistic Southampton would do something, but yeah, it really wasn't that. However, I think it is worth mentioning that in the first half, I think Southampton, they were giving Man City tough times, fam. They really, really were. I don't think Man City got into the game until the second half, really. I think the first half was very split. I don't think the City was saying much until they got that goal, and I was like, all right, City, they got a foot in this game. And then second half, fam, red light district settings for Southampton, fam. They got put in a spliff, bro. Jack Grealish had a fantastic game, fam. I think over the last couple of weeks, he's been playing very, very well, getting assists, getting goals. He's been superb. But I think it is worth mentioning that special goal from Erling Haaland, the best striker in the Premier League and possibly the best striker in football at this moment in time. And for him to get that overhead kick so casually is, bro, it's unreal. I mean, what a goal, fam. Honestly, what a goal. It came out of nowhere. This is the #1 goal for me of this match day, fam. It was absolutely sensational. But yeah, a solid 3 points for Man City. A brilliant performance, a brilliant 3 points. Yeah, fam, they are keeping Arsenal on their toes. Heading into Sunday, the second to last game for match day 30 in the Premier League was, of course, Leeds United versus Crystal Palace. A very unexpected result, in my opinion. I went for a 2-1 win for Leeds United. However, I did mention it would be very close. And it was not a very close game, fam. I think Crystal Palace absolutely dominated this game. They done really, really well in this game, fam. For an away performance, this was absolutely exceptional. One of their best performances of the season, if not their best performance of the season, away from home. Roy Hodgson, fam. Back-to-back wins for my man, fam. Sensational stuff. A 5-1 win, fam. Can you believe a 5-1 win for Crystal Palace? I thought Eze and Elise were the stars of this game. I thought them two, the youngsters, were absolutely sensational in this game. Eze scored a good goal, really good goal. Elise, I mean, fantastic play from my man. And yeah, like I mentioned already, a solid win for Crystal Palace, a solid 3 points. And yeah, at the moment, it is looking really good for Crystal Palace. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, the final fixture to conclude matchday 30 in the Premier League was at Anfield when Liverpool took on Arsenal. A sensational game. One of the best games that you will see this season, if not the best game that we've seen this season so far. It had everything, controversial moments, loads of drama, some good goals, absolutely everything, fam. I mean, for Arsenal to go up 2 goals in the first half and Liverpool to come back and score 2, like that, and tie it, fam, that is absolutely insane. Games like this is what the Premier League is all about, and this is why the Premier League is the most entertaining league in the world, fam. For me, honestly, Arsenal, I think they bottled this game. I think they really let themselves down. I did go for a 2-1 win for Arsenal in this game, but I did tell you a lot. It was going to be very, very close. I can see a draw and a possible Liverpool win in this game. And if you're asking me, I genuinely do believe this should have been a win for Liverpool. They should have won this game, fam. First half for Arsenal, I thought they done well. Liverpool never had a clue, fam. They never had a clue. Arsenal were all over them like flies on poo, fam, you know, like that. Gabriel Jesus beating Virgil van Dijk for a header. Gabriel Martinelli getting himself a good goal. It was a scrappy goal, but it was a good goal. They were all over them, fam. I was like, you know what? I didn't think it was over, but I was like, you know what? Arsenal, they're doing well. All they have to do is get one more goal, and that'll most likely seal the deal. But in the second half, Arsenal never had a clue, fam. They could not get into the game. I thought Martinelli was hogging it a little bit too much. Saka, he had his moments of brilliance in the second half, but was lacking a little bit. He looked absolutely tired, fam. Absolutely tired. That moment when Trent megged Zinchenko, I mean, that pretty much summarized what the second half was all about. Liverpool, they came alive, fam. Their changes worked as well. Putting in Thiago and Firmino, those worked brilliantly, fam. Arsenal's best player in this game was Ramsdale, fam. This guy saved the game for them. Liverpool, I'm telling you, fam, they would have won this game, but world-class, 2 world-class saves from Aaron Ramsdale. He blocked that one from Mo Salah, and then he also blocked that one from Kanate, I think, right on the line. He saved the day, fam. And speaking of Salah, how Salah missed that penalty is beyond me, fam, because had that penalty gone in, I think this completely changes the game and Liverpool possibly win the game, fam. I think for Arsenal, this felt more like a loss than a point gain. They did drop points. Now Man City is closer to them than ever before. And I think this does put pressure on not just their next few games, but also on that game that they have against City towards the end of the month. I think that does put a lot of pressure on that game. As much as I do believe that Arsenal will go on to win the Premier League, I think this really is going to go down to the wire. And a Premier League champion will be decided on the final day. But anyways, fam, I hope you lot did enjoy. If you did, like always, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Let me know in the comments down below what was your favorite moment from this match day, favorite goal, favorite player, what team played the best, all that stuff in the comments down below. Also, this week, we do have some Champions League action, which should be interesting. I am really looking forward to it. We have Man City taking on Bayern Munich. Leroy Sané playing against Man City, his former club. Should be really, really sick. We also have Real Madrid taking on Chelsea. I think Chelsea is going to take a red light district team, but who knows, fam? I mean, Champions League is full of surprises, and also AC Milan taking on Napoli. All those games should be really interesting. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But yeah, fam, like always, I hope everyone's doing absolutely fantastic, and I will see you guys soon.